Yes, guys, I'm back again. Yeah, I will always give you the update. I'll always give you the update. So when we analyze this Middle East crisis, there are takeaway from it. There are lessons learned in terms of the United States learning some lesson from Iranians from this war going on in the Middle East with Iran. You see, Iran uses what's it called? Some drones that are cheap, about $5,000, 20,000, about 5,000, $20,000, 30,000, at max $50,000. But you know what? United States, what they are doing, they are using what's it called? A destroyer that will cost about let's say $5 to $1 million or $2 million to shoot a drone of $50,000 down. United States have this weapon in bulk to shoot down drones, missile, what have you. They have this weapon. But the thing is that it's not cost effective. And that's the big lesson United States is learning now. That they need to produce a cheaper product that can intercept anything that's coming from the air. Now, what the United States is doing now is to gather all these defense giants, all this industry that produce weapons for United States. Say, guys, the cost of ammunition, the cost of weapons that we use is too expensive. Let them devise a means by making it cheaper, so that if 50,000 drone is coming, 50,000 drone is coming, we can use 5,000 interceptor to destroyer to destroy this. It's achievable. It's achievable, and I think that technology belongs to Ukrainians, to Zelensky. So Zelensky can come on board, and they can invite some of the defense industry in Ukraine. They can say, guys, come on board. Let's see what we can do to minimize the cost of destroyer. So to be honest, the amount United States has spent so far is about close to 15 to 18 billion dollars, if not 20 billion dollars, within how many days. You can imagine that this war goes on and on to like 3, 4, 5 months. United States may have spent about half a trillion dollars. So before the end of the year, they're gonna have spent about $1 trillion. You see how expensive the war is. But it's not because they can't win the war. They are winning, of course. But it's because the ammunition they are using is too expensive. It's too expensive to fly B-2 bomber from Missouri, the United States, to Middle East. Round trip, about 36 hours trip. It costs not less than $20 million. Not less than that. Not less than that. $20 million to fly 36 hours only on one B-2 bomber. You could multiply it by, like, they are flying about 5 bombers. And the thing is, it's so complex in such a way that their equipment is too expensive, but they are effective. Expensive and effective, yes. But what they are diving into now is to initiate cost effectiveness. How do they do it? Is to minimize and to look for how to produce this thing and achieve the same result. That is what United States is doing now. And you can see in the side of Israel, Israel has adapted to different type of scenario. You can see that if oil or if crude oil, everybody has a shortage of oil. Israel has never cried for shortage of oil. Because why? That country can survive for the next 5 to 10 years war. They are prepared. Where they stockpile their reservoir, even me, I don't know. But they have this reservoir in Israel that they can withstand 10 to 20 years war. You remember when they were fighting, there's a war between Gaza and Israel. They fought that war for like more than 2 years, and they've never had any shortage of weapon because they know how to do their stuff. You know how many aircraft they have? And I'll tell you something, and that is why Israel and the United States can never separate. If they separate, there's going to be a problem in the side of the United States. Let me tell you this real thing. America has the military might, military power. You see, Israel also have the military power, also have they have the intelligence. You know, the intelligence of Israel, the state of Israel, combined with United States of America, it's going to be like it's a full force. Because one Mossad is equal to 5 CIAs. Mossad, they are too good in what they do. They are too good in what they are doing. Now, let me go back to B-2 bomber in the United States. Only 80 people are licensed to fly B-2 bomber in the United States. Out of 80, 35 are Jewish. 35 are Jewish. These guys are licensed. They are Jewish. They are Israeli Americans. So they are also licensed to fly this B-2 bomber. No any other person in the world, I repeat, no any other person in the world is allowed to fly B-2 bomber apart from Jewish and Americans. just to tell you how close Israel and America is. So if people say America should leave Israel, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because America needs Israel. Israel needs America. It's just like husband and wife. A man cannot stand alone. A woman cannot stand alone. That is Israel and America. They are husband and wife, and they are married forever. So you see why those guys can never separate. So that's why they go to war. They fight to the fullest. And I tell you something for free. When the economic pressure start building up, and United States might decide to end the war through negotiation, blah blah blah, but Israel will never end. Israel, until Israel achieves its target, its aim. So when I say the Iranian regimes, the IRGC, those guys, they don't have human sympathy. So if you kill 1 million Iranians, the IRGC does not care. They don't care. They don't value human being. They don't. And that was why they were able to end the Second World War. You see, the atomic bomb that detonated in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, I will tell you where Hiroshima and Nagasaki is, in Japan. So when Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bomb was dropped there, that was why Tokyo, that's the capital of Japan, were able to come to surrender as no, we are no more fighting any war. But believe me, if the same thing happened in Iran and you detonate atomic bomb in one part of Iran, kill about 500 or 1 million, go to another city, blast about 2 million, Tehran will never succumb. Because why? The ideology in their mind is till death do us part. So if you kill everyone in Iran, IRGC will never shake. So the only thing is that don't concentrate on part of Iran, or you want to kill maximum civilian casualties so that IRGC can succumb. No. The only language Israel understand and the IRGC understand and America is the language of death to terrorism. Language of death. So when people say you capture a terrorist and you want to convert the terrorist so that it can be of a good faith, no, they don't understand that kind of language because they have been brainwashed in the age when they were infants. They have been brainwashed. So someone that has been brainwashed at the age of 50 years, or let me say 40 years, you want to change that person within a month or 2 months or a year, it is impossible. They have been indoctrinated that you fight till death. You know what it means, that you fight till death. So what do you want to negotiate with that kind of person? How do you want to negotiate? How do you want to negotiate? So you can't negotiate with that kind of person. So it's going to be very difficult. That is why the war needs to see the end of IRGC so that Iranians can be free. Because I told you guys in one of my previous videos that Iran, they are Western-like cultured people. They have this Western-like. So you can imagine that Iran is free from Iranian regime. You can imagine how peaceful the world is going to look like. You can imagine, you know how many Iran living in Europe, in America, continent. You know how many Iranians living there? These guys want to go back to their own country. But they can't go back with this IRGC. They can't go back. Because you know why? It's death sentence. If you dare criticize your government. That is why, guys, we need to cherish our democracy. Our democracy is our lifeline. We need to cherish our democracy. Don't undermine democracy. See, you can come on air, challenge Kestama, challenge Parliament, challenge Kemi Bednock. It's because there's democracy. Just let me flip it. You can imagine this not a democracy. Let's imagine that we are being ruled by Sharia. Let's imagine that we are being ruled by authoritarian, that you dare not say anything. There's no freedom of speech, freedom of anything, freedom of religion, freedom. There's no freedom. But this democracy, we must cherish it, guys. We must hold it. The bad guys, let's remove them from the streets. The good guys, let's keep preaching the good things of the West. West is the best place to live in the world. The West is the best place. So let us encourage the West. When I see immigrant coming to United Kingdom, coming to the causing trouble, it breaks my heart. Why would you cause trouble? You need to be appreciated. You need to thank the government, UK government. You need to thank the British government, the European government, the American government that give you a platform, that give you a good life. That you can even challenge the government if they don't provide social services. You can challenge. Can you challenge in Middle East? No. For God's sake. May God bless our democracy. Thank you, guys. I see you in my next video.